So we've got yet another Tori pack in the shop, which is this Microcosm on my screen pack. And it's got 5 leaves, 1 artwork, and 10 crowned bunnies in it. So let's talk about whether or not this pack is worth the 1800 Skystones. First off, we'll be assigning the illustration as 0 Skystone value, because if you really wanted the illustration, then you would just buy this pack anyways. And if you do want to assign this some sort of value, you can think about it after I go over the total value of the pack itself. So first off, I would say this pack being valuable is very dependent on how far you are in the web event, because this will give you 10 crown bunnies, and if you can't hit 70, I don't think there's any situation this pack is worth it unless you really value the artwork, and even then you'd have to hit 60, but at that point you'd just be buying it for the artwork anyways. So hitting 70 gives you 2 Molagoras and 10 Galaxy bookmarks on top of the 5 leaves that you already get from the pack. So I still have the Excel from the last time I was looking at this, and we have this. So there's 5 leaves, 2 Molagoras, and 10 Galaxy bookmarks, which the Galaxy bookmarks I'm assigning as 0 value because odds are you're not going to hit anything. If you hit an ML5, it's pretty much infinite value. We're just going to set it at 0 because odds are you're not getting anything. And then the value of the leaves is always the same. It's 40 Skystones per leaf, so 5 leaves is 200. And then the Molagoras, it's going to depend on how much you really value the Molagoras. So we can take a look at the Crown Bunny rates again. And this is just the same thing as last time. I have these set to the huge shop rates again. So for the reset stones, I think this is actually 1400. You can say that this is maybe a bit expensive. So you want to like have it do like 700, 800, which I think is reasonable. And then the thing that really decides whether or not this pack is worth it is how much you value Molagora, because in the Hue shop, they're typically sold for 500. And really, it literally just boils down to, if you buy the Molagora from Huge for 500 Skystones, then this pack is worth it, so long as you can hit the 70 reward tier here for the 2 Molas. If you can't, then it's not worth it, because let's say you only buy it when it's on sale for 250 Skystones. We drop this to 250 and the value of the pack has gone down to 1300, in which case you'd be having the artwork make up for the remaining 500 value. And this is the case for me, where I don't really value Molas that much, so this pack isn't worth it for me. Probably buying it for the artwork anyways. You can see here, it's just if we change this, because I also have the 2 Molas here set to just be 2 times whatever this is. If you buy the Molas from Huge when they're 500 Skystones, so you value them at 500, then it'll be worth it. It's 1900. If you don't, and you only buy it at 250, then it's not worth, is the TLDR. But also, since I'm buying the pack, we might as well buy it now and see what we get if this shop will open. Alright, there is the pack. It's in our mail. And now let's get rolling. That's pretty bad. Either way, I was mainly buying it for the artwork, but hopefully this helps anybody decide on whether or not to buy this pack, since there's only really like 2 days left at this point.